I wanted to hear your advice for two types of people. All right. First type is just an entrepreneur who wants to go into business. What do you tell a man who's trying to build from the ground up?
You know, I love this question because there are days as an entrepreneur. I've been self-employed for 10 years, and even as recently as in the last month, there are days that I feel like I'm just doing exactly what I want to do, and I'm living the dream. And then the same week, I'll have a day when I'm like, why am I in the roofing business, or why am I self-employed? And so more than anything, for somebody looking to get in to start a business, what I would tell them is you really need to put in your best effort, do your research on what field you want to get into, and have the intentions of helping people out. And if you can find value to help people, you're gonna get business, and you're gonna stay in business. Absolutely. And any business owner you see on social media that is just talking about having the best time ever, just know they have bad days too, because you want to have more good days than bad days, but it's not for the weak.
It's gritty out here, isn't it? It's a little gritty.
Yeah, it is.
All right, cool. And somebody who wants to get into roofing, what advice would you give a roofing man?
That's, if you're wanting to get into the roofing industry, I would recommend the way that I went is I learned from an industry leader in our market, which was my dad at the time, which is pretty convenient for me. But I would recommend, if you want to get into the roofing industry, find the best roofing company or one of the best roofing companies around your market and go learn from them. Because you really need to know what you're doing. We're dealing with people's homes, their most important investment.
Yeah.
Trial and error is not the best if you're dealing with somebody's livelihood. So before you jump into it, go learn from the best. And that would be the best recommendation I can give.
Awesome. Great advice. I'm going to hit you with a few rapid fire questions.
Let's hear them.
You can say, I'm not answering that, or you're welcome to whatever.
Plead the fifth.
All right. Favorite local barbecue?
Well, ooh, that's tricky. I'm going to...
You can plead the fifth on that one.
Yeah, there's two local spots that I really like, and you can't go wrong with Home Team down in 5 Points. I really like it for the barbecue, but also for the atmosphere. They run a good ship. And then City Limits in West Columbia. If you haven't been there, man, it's spectacular. It's locally owned, and it's just jam up barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. How about sushi?
Ooh, easy. I eat sushi way too much, at least twice a week. Taco sushi is my favorite. They when I lived in Augusta, I became a fan, and they started out of Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah.
They've got a location now. I think there's a couple. There's one opening in downtown Lexington on Main Street, but the one that I like, the most recent location, Forest Acres, that's my spot.
If you could have one size ladder that you carry around in your truck, what is that ideal size for, if you got a ton of inspections coming up?
Well, I'll tell you what, I carry a little giant in the bed of my truck. Nice. Because I've got a bed cover. I like to keep, I've got 2 young kids. I like to keep a dry truck bed. So I keep an 18-foot little giant, but I'll be honest, I'm not doing inspections as much as I used to. So when I was in the field every day, I would want at least a 24-foot aluminum ladder. Nice. But now an 18-foot little giant gets me. If it's higher than 18 feet, I'm gonna send it to one of my reps.
You got someone to.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to one of my reps, or I'm gonna call a friend.